Who is it?
It's the rest of the band as well.
Well, it's merging into black.
Yeah.
I like that shot.
To be honest with you, you look like a bloody Indian chief. All you need is a fucking helmet on with feathers sticking out and you get the prize.
I like Indians,
But-
all right. But maybe you should...
What did you tell them all
Maybe you should-
before
I
they did
didn't
the
tell them
photos?
anything,
The
actually.
photographer did everything.
Photographer did. You're a photographer. Yeah.
The only other shot that is halfway there is this one. That's
Well,
better.
what do you think to Nigel's haircut?
I think he's brilliant.
Do you?
Yeah. The only thing is, he looks like an old drag queen.
I think you've been a bit unkind to Nigel. He had his haircut for you.
I know. I like the style of it. I just feel you could have looked better.
With a new look and a new sound for the band, it's time for Harvey to put the results to the test. He's presenting Saxon's new single to the music press. Harvey's invited the country's most influential rock journos to witness the unveiling of his new vision for the band.
I'm a little bit concerned that die-hard Saxon fans in the press may think this is slightly left field from the norm. Die-hard heavy metal fans, they don't like change.
There's just time for a last-minute pep talk.
The most important thing is just to get out there and sell what the single's about. There's a message behind it.
Yeah.
You've got to tell people.
Okay, cool.
Even if there's some history behind it, tell them why. I wrote this single because. So this is Sell Your Soul time.
Yeah.
Okay?
Definitely.
Very important. Okay.
Saxon are a band whose performance stands up anywhere. They're as good as any band I've ever seen, and I've worked with a lot of them. I worked with Madonna, I've worked with The Who, I've worked with the Stones, and all of them constantly reinvent themselves. They change things, they keep it fresh, and that's what I think this is all about with Saxon. They have created a brand new single, this one, If I Was You. Biff and the band come up with something slightly different because we want the single to stand out. Lift them into 2007 and onwards. The song has poignancy to it because it did come from the heart. So, Biff, over to you.
The lyrics are about knife crime and gun crime, and you might not know this, I was a bit of a criminal when I was young, and I could have easily been in jail at any point in my career. So that's it.
Well done. Thanks.
With a punk sound and lyrics about gun crime, the single's a complete departure from the Saxon of old. If these dyed-in-the-wool heavy metal journos don't give their seal of approval, then Harvey will have caused untold damage to Saxon's reputation, not to mention his own.
Take that, eat your heart out. We're going to be on the top there. Well, you're from XFM.
I'm from XFM, yes.
You're going to play it?
Yeah, because I do the rock show on XFM.
Brilliant.
Today's Friday at about 6 o'clock. This will be on air Sunday night when the rock show's on.
Brilliant.
I thought it sounded great. I mean, I've been a Saxon fan for 25 years. I don't know, and I can see why you've done it.
How do you think it went today?
Absolutely amazing. I mean, Saxon are, the shining light for a new wave of British heavy metal. Loved it. Absolutely loved it.
It's notoriously difficult to get airtime for heavy metal records, but Harvey's pulled off the seemingly impossible.
The guy from the Star and the Express, he's just in love with it all.
Yeah.
Now, we haven't had that for a while, have you? And XFM playing a single Sunday night.
Are they?
So it's happening.
Great.
I'm really
I'm turning
pleased for
into
you.
a Harvey Goldsmith fan. I must say, I mean,
Don't
I'm
get
having
too
to,
close,
I'm to
we
stop
haven't
myself
finished yet.
there, like, but yeah.
We've got another day tomorrow.
But they haven't finished yet. There's still the small matter of selling out a venue they haven't been able to fill for 25 years. So Biff gets down to work.
I'm thrilled to say that we're joined live in the studio by Biff from Saxon.
Hey, it's great to be here.
So here he is, Biff, hello.
Well, nice to be here.
Yeah, good to see you.
Please give it up for Saxon, 80s rock gods. How are you, gentlemen?
Great, it's nice to be here, yeah.
Well, this is Total Rock, here with a true legend of British metal.
Harvey's great. He's done a great job. I cannot fault Harvey, OK? I'd like to fault him. Really, I would like to fault him. And, you know, I think it's the same. He'd like to fault me. But, you know, we're both getting it together now, aren't we? So it's cool.
But ticket sales are not going well.
Debbie, it's Harvey. I'm just chasing up figures on Saxon. What's the latest? 207. That's not very good.
With sales very slow, Harvey's come up with a rocktacular stunt to shift the remaining tickets.
This afternoon, at half-time, in the game between Sheffield Wednesday and Sunderland, that massive tune will be ringing out of the sound system at Hillsborough.
The plan is to gain vital press attention by breaking the record for most people simultaneously air guitaring.
And a world record will be smashed. Lead singer of Saxon is the legendary Biff Byford, and he is on the line now. Biff, good morning to you.
Good morning. It's good to be on the airwaves.
You've got Sheffield Wednesday against Sunderland today. If you're going along, what do you need to take part in this world record?
You don't need, all you need is 2 arms. Well, 1 arm is okay as well. But, yeah, you just need to do the air guitar thing. And, you know, facial expressions are optional. I think the record's maybe 4,000, I think. But we're hoping to smash that. It's a bit of fun.
In 3 hours, 30,000 die-hard football fans will watch Sheffield Wednesday and Sunderland clash. At half-time, the pitch is Saxon's.
Sean, the PA announcer, will introduce you and the fans will be encouraged to participate for the duration of 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Right. Create this world record.
Yeah, yeah.
We expect about 30,000 today.
Whoa.
Perfect.
So that's excellent.
Yeah, yeah.
What will happen is that we will be in place down this side here.
Okay.
And all the players will be running by you.
Okay.
Do not touch their asses, okay?
Okay. Can we give it this one?
Because they enjoy it.
Exactly.
Perfect. We all clear with this?
Yeah.
So, band, follow me.
Although Harvey's throwing Saxon into the lion's den, if they pull off this stunt, he's confident it will have lasting results.
I just want to explain to you what this is all about, why we're doing it.
This is going to be a talking point event. When I did Pavarotti in Hyde Park in '93, and it was bucketing with rain, and I got Princess Diana and the whole cabinet and the rest of the royal family to take their umbrellas down, from that point onwards, people, even today, bump into me and go, I was there, you know. So this is an exercise involving an audience. They're going to remember this day for a bloody long time because they're part of it. And if we get this world record, every single one of these people in this stadium are going to be Saxon fans from here on in because they're going to be part of history. And that's what this is all about. So, let's go.
As it happens, with all my ups and downs on this project, there are a lot of press here. More press than actually I expected to turn up on a windy day in the winter. And I think there is an opportunity for Saxon to really get some coverage.
It's a bit like waiting in the biggest dentist
Like
dressing room.
it's the gladiators den.
Yeah.
In the gladiators pit.
Exactly. It's like waiting for a lobotomy or something. Birdseed. How are we going to do birdseed?
Right, stand by, everybody. Here we go.
We need, that's what we need, some fucking alcohol.
Afterwards.
We got any wine?
Let's go, guys.
Oh, my God.
If you could follow Barney Owl,
okay,
he will lead the way.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's a great pleasure to ask you please put your hands together and welcome to Hillsborough, the rock legend Saxon.
Sunderland fans and Sheffield Wednesday fans, come on, let's make history!
After 3 minutes, Harvey pulls the band off the pitch.
Let him go for it.
The stunt has not gone as planned.
That was the worst 3 minutes I've ever fucking spent in my life.
Six months ago, Harvey Goldsmith took on the task of getting Saxon in front of a brand new British audience. The climax of his quest, a homecoming gig at Sheffield City Hall. In a final bid to sell tickets, he organised for them to beat the world air guitar record at Sheffield Wednesday.
That was the worst 3 minutes I've ever fucking spent in my life.
It's the morning of the big gig, and Harvey's arrived in Sheffield. He's still fuming about the band's performance.
Saturday was a fiasco. The band went into the middle of the pitch. They looked bloody awful. They blew their opportunity, which is just bloody stupid. I've accused the band of being pedestrian, particularly Biff. And I think they've been pedestrian because they just don't know any different and there's nobody telling them. At some point, somebody, i.e. me, has to rattle them enough to get out and do the performance of a lifetime.
Thank you very much.
And that's all I want out of them. Go the extra mile.
Just want to grab you all.
In there, then.
In here. Quite right. Right. Now I've got you all, I just want to talk about last Saturday. Last Saturday was, at best, crap. You looked embarrassed. You didn't go out there and kick ass. I know they were 2-0 down at the interval, but nevertheless, you guys didn't really give it to them. It looked a mess.
I think that's crap.
Well, if you think it was a load of bollocks, then let me just read you a couple of pieces. Sit down.
No, you can fuck off with it.
No,
We've seen it, mate.
This is today's.
Yeah, we've seen it. Playing a gig now, mate. You asked us to fucking
I
do it.
know
We
you're
fucking
playing a
did
gig,
it, okay?
but I just want to talk to you.
No, no man fucking
No,
talking.
good.
Fuck off.
I just want to come here.
No, not come here. You fucking put us on that fucking field. We did our fucking best. We dealt with it how we deal with it. So actually, if anybody made a mistake going on the football field, it was fucking you, actually.
No.
Yeah, it fucking was.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah, it was. It was your idea.
It was my idea,
Exactly.
correct.
And did we do it? You can't tell me we didn't looked embarrassed. You're fucking nuts. Going onto a field 2-0 down with the Sunderland supporters, give it 2-0. That is the worst possible thing for anybody to go out to a field. I mean, you could at any time said, forget it, lads, we're not doing it. I'm not talking about it anymore. Are you guys? So that's it, so fuck it.
Chef Wednesday footage is good anyway.
The Sheffield Wednesday footage is good. Okay.
Yes. It's all over YouTube.
Back in his dressing room, Biff reflects on why Harvey provoked the band just hours before going on stage.
I think it's a tactic to get us mad. Yeah. But it works, doesn't it? Yeah.
Filling up nicely. How long we got? Do you know? 5? Thomas, how we doing? This is where the promoter starts pacing up and down the corridor.
But Harvey's sold nearly 1,800 tickets. And this time, the audience have come to see Saxon, not The Cure.
We're all this strong about you people!
Just had a call from the box office. It's 9:20. They're still selling tickets. That's pretty amazing, actually.
In 79, when the town began to burst, can you check us out? Down at the local show! Close Sheffield Road!
It's going to be interesting to see the reaction for the new single when they play it. It's just interesting to see the die-hard fans, how they react to it.
Okay, we got a new single. It's called If I Was You and You Were Me. See you fucking jumping.
out front. Biff's using the stage. He's singing well. They're performing well. They're using the stage really well. So hopefully what I said to them just before they went on went in.
Come on with me! If I was you, you and me, we can live your life differently. If I was you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Where's Harvey? Hey, Harvey, come on, say hello to these people from Yorkshire. This is Harvey Goldsmith.
Okay, this is the start of a new era for Saxon. They're playing here today in the summer, Donington. So there you go. Thank you very much. You've been a great audience.
Just for one day.
Saxon are back.
Saxon are back.
They were awesome. Definitely going to download the new track and definitely going to buy the album.
Come on, Saxon.
This is the first time I've watched Saxon in my life. It's a bop. Led Zeppelin can suck my balls.
I'd like to see him hit the big time again. Brilliant.
Well done, guys. Well, you sure as shit weren't pedestrian tonight, that's for sure. Job done. Thank you very much. I'm off to bed.
Off to bed.
See you guys. Lots of luck. Cheers.
Since their homecoming triumph, Saxon's latest album has shot straight into the rock chart at number 4.
This man rocks. Give a clap.
They're now preparing for their biggest UK tour in 20 years.
Switch over to E4 now to find out more of what went on between Harvey and the band in Get Your Act Together with Harvey Goldsmith, The Showdown. Here on Channel 4 next, a godlike figure to the marginalised transgender community shows no regrets in the world's worst sex change surgeon. Tonight.
Well, we actually recorded you watching the show, so let's take a look at this.
I thought the stage presentation was really lax.
But actually, this is a fucking cheap shot, actually. We can't just simply fucking change overnight just because Harvey Goldsmith says it's a fucking good idea.
To me, it sounds terribly pedestrian.
Don't keep coming at us from oh, you've been here that long, you haven't got any lyrics. It's a cheap shot.
Your version is very pedestrian.
Oh, what a fucking wanker you are. I don't like that fucking word. Don't use it again when I'm here.
Saturday was, at best, crap.
You fucking put us on that fucking field. We did our fucking best. We dealt with it how we deal with it. So actually, if anybody made a mistake going on the football field, it was fucking you, actually.
No.
Yeah, it fucking was.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah, it was.
Okay, we got a new single, but we're not doing any air guitar to promote it, okay?
That was all good stuff. Now, Harvey was hypercritical of your performances. He called you lax, pedestrian, and he said you lacked attitude. Do you think he's got a point at all?
No, I think it's full of shit.
Yes, pure crap. OK, well, let's meet the man who's caused all this trouble, Mr. Harvey Goldsmith. You had a bit of a battle of wills with Saxon, the mighty Saxon. How was it?
Yeah, it was a good battle. Enjoyed it, actually.
When you first walked in, when you saw them on stage at that festival, what did you think of them?
I thought they played very well, but to me, they did look a bit pedestrian.
The
So
first
do you
show we
think
did,
that he's
no, but I must
qualified?
say, just let me say this, the first show we did that he says wasn't a great festival, right?
Rubbish.
On that bill, on that particular day, and you lot and Harvey might not know these bands, first band on was Sodom, second band was Within Temptation, third band was Saxon, fourth band was Blind Guardian, top band was Megadeth. I mean, that is a serious bill.
I've never, ever faulted the fact of your value in Europe, and particularly in Germany, because I've always known, you know, since I first looked into what you do, that your strength is in those territories.
Yeah.
My concern is about the UK. Why weren't they bigger in the UK? Why weren't they up there with the other bands that had organically grown and become so huge in the UK? What had happened to Saxon?
We play venues in England, okay, and some of them we do well, some of them we do okay. We do I don't know. We sell out the Astoria. We sell out the Wolverhampton Civic. We do the gigs that everybody else does.
Right. No, you don't.
Yeah, we do.
No, you don't.
In our genre, we do it. In our thing.
No. You could do a hell of a lot better.
We could, yeah, definitely.
What have you done to make it better then? They could do a hell of a lot better. What have you done in Britain, in the UK and England to make it better so they should sell out
with
those
this
venues?
band?
Yeah.
I think I've done a lot.
I'm an agent in the business, and in the late 70s, early 80s, I was managing a band called UFO, and I was very involved at that time with what was going on with heavy metal in this country, and Harvey and I have known each other for a very long time. I'm really, really disappointed with the comments of the fans in this room, especially you with the long hair in the middle, because the truth is that this band haven't done any business, they haven't sold any records, they don't really mean enough in this country. Harvey comes in and ignites them and gets it started, talks to the press, gets radio involved, gets a lot of people talking about this, and you sit there and say, what have you done? What have you done?
This isn't.
What have you done?
I bought the tickets. I've been in tour with
the only guy who's done anything in the last 6 months is Harvey fucking Goldsmith.
Fair enough. Sean Llewellyn from Classic Rock magazine. Would you put them on the front of your magazine now?
Wouldn't put them on the front, no.
Would you have done before?
Probably in the very, very early days of Classic Rock magazine.
What would
possibly.
it take for them to get on the front cover of Classic Rock magazine?
They need a massive, massive selling album. They need a massive
well,
sellout
that's where Jerry Ewing comes in. Thanks, Sean. Jerry, you're DJ. Are you playing?
I've certainly played Saxon, played some stuff from the new album.
What do you make of it?
I think it's very good. I think it's the sort of album they needed to make to certainly get them back to sort of approaching a level where people are going to take them a lot more seriously than they have done for the previous decade.
And do you think that you playing their records is going to make a whole new generation of fans go out and buy their records?
At the end of the day, the more that they can get on as many radio stations as possible, then the better it's going to be for them.
Right, I'm sure Ian Campfield's got something to say about that. You're on XFM.
I've been playing them. This was actually the first time I had Biff in for an interview on the show, because there is a renewed level of interest in the band, and that is because of this TV show and the things that have come about as a result of it.
And what's the feedback been like?
The feedback's really good. Saxon are doing what they've always done. There was a new sound which was down to the production, I think,
what did you make
of
that production?
Personally, I didn't like that. I thought, you know, that was a step too far. But, you know, it was Harvey's job to try and get them to cross over into a completely new market. He's raised the profile. He tried something there that I personally don't think worked. But getting them on this show, getting them an hour on Channel 4, this on E4, they wouldn't have had that without him. And that automatically brings them to a whole new audience.
So it's only been good then?
Absolutely. It's been good for him. It's been good for them.
There is one plan that Harvey had, which I think you said was the worst day of your life, almost.
Believe me, I've had worse moments than that.
I thought it was the worst day of my life, let alone yours.
Yeah.
Come on, let's make history.
That was the worst 3 minutes I've ever fucking spent in my life.
Apart from making love.
Well, Biff, you know, you took it pretty well in the show, Biff.
Well, listen,
what did you really think of it?
I thought the way we played it was a bit of fun. And I think all the images that were shown of that, we were just laughing and having fun. And I don't think I could have done a damn thing in front of 28,000 fans who were pissed off that their team were losing. You know, I thought we did pretty well, actually.
In their defence, OK, and I'm going to have a go at the manager over this, because if that had been me, if this was my band, I would have made sure, one, that single was blaring over the tannoy before the game started, so people knew what the hell was going on. And secondly of all, what the guy failed to do was, when he made the introduction, he completely ignored the Sunderland fans. He only talked to the Sheffield fans because he's from Sheffield.
That was all in the briefing. Everything was in the briefing with the guy, yeah? Have you ever been to a football game? They don't give a flying fuck if their team is losing. I've seen in Germany